Hey guys, I tried to go live down at River Road and couldn't because there was too much bandwidth being taken up by all of the emergency services. So I did record. I've got about 15 minutes of video and the press conference with EMA. So I'm just going to go ahead and show that to you now. And sorry for the lack of ability to go live. I didn't have my MiFi with me because I was coming back from a doctor's appointment. So this is what it looks like at River Road in Zorn. Hope you're not planning on traveling there anywhere close there. 71, Zorn, Melwood, anytime soon. Sorry I can't go live, but this is what it looks like at 71 and Zorn. River Road completely underwater. The exit ramps to and from 71 are closed, so you cannot get from here to there. You can't take 71 south, and you can't get on to 71 from Zorn. So this is where the river is right now. They just evacuated 66 people from the gas stations and the hotel, Candlewood Suites. They woke up this morning. The river rose faster than they thought. They couldn't get them out. Champions Park is underwater, and the Candlewood Suites was too deep to get out on their own, so they had to call in all of the city rescue opportunities, which apparently, according to EMA's Jody Myman, numbered about 25 responders with boats. The Swift Boat Rescue and the rest of them came. These are all the folks who are still waiting for pickup. Park jumped in and donated some use of buses, which was a phenomenal partnership. So these guys are still waiting for a ride with all their gear, and we just had a quick press conference, and I'll stream that live as well. But there is no signal available down here right now. So here comes the TARC bus backing in. You pick up these folks and take them elsewhere. Candlewood Suites got all these people relocated, which was super nice. So Director Myman is still doing interviews. I had to record. I couldn't go live because there's literally no signal. It cut me off when I walked down here. But don't plan on driving anywhere on Melwood either. All the entrances and exits to 71 at Zorn are not available. You cannot get off and you cannot come on. I think you can still actually come off 71 and go up Zorn from, if you're going 71 northbound. It's pretty wet, but it's not so deep yet that it's not passable, and I don't think they've closed maybe they have, it's hard to tell. I think they did close it. So all the exits are closed. Yeah, there's cones across the road there. All the exits are closed to Zorn, every direction, because that's what it looks like. And Melwood is completely underwater. The water's going all the way up to the woods under the VA. So I know these apartment complexes and condominium complexes along Melwood have a rear exit. They can go out over the VA, but they're not able to access their driveways from Melwood because it's underwater. Okay, I can't go live because of the lack of bandwidth down here, so I'm just going to record it and upload it. As I just was saying earlier, you cannot pass Melwood on Zorn. Both sides are completely shut down. Swift Boat Rescue people are leaving. They just literally have evacuated the entire Candlewood Suites down here at Zorn and River Road. News media is set up. I wish I could go live, but as soon as I hit this area, there's way too much going on. Looks like they're getting ready to do a press conference. We're under 71 here. You can still see people with suitcases who are being brought out from the hotel in boats. A lot of first responders are down here as well. You see the media gaggle here set up, ready to ready to do their thing, but it's just a literal river. Glad you got out.
Finally.
Yeah, how long did you have to wait?
Well, I'm the hotel manager.
Oh, you are?
So we had to wait for all the guests to leave first.
Oh my God, you're like the captain of the ship. You
Well,
almost went down
mostly
today.
the general manager was just ready.
Oh my God, you're a brave guy.
Yeah.
Be safe, have a good one. So literally, that was apparently one of the managers of the hotel. He said he and the general manager were the last ones in, but it is a literal ocean down here. Here comes Jody Lyman. He's going to do the press conference, I'm pretty sure, for EMA. Lots of fire, lots of police. All these people sitting over here with their luggage have just been voted out, which is crazy. So we'll hop over here with the gaggle and just grab this presser. I'm going to put my earpiece on the mic. How you doing, Jody? They can grab it off my live stream if they want to. Except I'm recording.
You missed it. Just far enough. Just close enough, I mean? Yeah, we did. You are a little intimidating this close.
I'll get low so I don't intimidate you.
Y'all ready?
Ready? Yeah.
Okay. Jody Myman, J-O-D-Y, Myman, M-E-I-M-A-N, Executive Director for Local Metro Emergency Management. So we got a call this morning of the hotel behind us, Candlewood Suites. Candlewood Suites said that they had some people inside and the water had come up overnight, a lot more than they expected, and completely surrounded the building. So we assembled teams from Local Metro EMS, Local Fire Rescue, Local Metro Police Department, and Emergency Management, who came in and coordinated boats to go in and got the people out. We ended up evacuating 61 people. The hotel themselves actually took care of replacing those people in other locations throughout the city and other hotels. And it was, pretty standard operation. It was, did it pretty quickly in about an hour and a half. So we're waiting on the TARP buses to come back. They were gracious enough to give us a couple buses to help with transportation. So we had, we're waiting for those to come back to get the rest of the folks to get them to the locations that they got to.
Well, it looks like there was a lot of coordination that had to happen kind of quickly.
Yeah, we took, we got the word this morning. We came, we eyeballed it. We were, in communications with the staff at the hotel. They were great. They had everything, taken care of as far as communicating with the people inside the hotel, and then also making sure that once we thought we got everybody out, they went by and did another sweep to make sure that everybody was out of the hotel. So, like I said, we've got, LG&E's been a good partner. The water company's been here as well. The National Guard was on standby. The water was actually too deep for their trucks to go into the water, so we were able to use the boats. The water's still coming up. I mean, if you've been here for a while, you can see that the water's still rising. So it's predicted to get higher. So it was a good thing we got it when we got it this morning. So that, it was it was an evacuation, more of an emergency evacuation to try to get them out.
There was a couple of people at the gas station that they said that you brought them out. Did you go to the apartment complex? Is there everything okay there?
So we're looking at the apartment complex. That's my next visit over there, is to go check on them. We were told that they were on gas generator power. We've heard some other information, so we're going to verify with the occupants there just to make sure they don't have any issues going on there.
Is it cut off though? They can't cut off guard.
The electric was cut off, but they're like I said, we were told they were on natural gas generators, which is not cut off.
Is the hotel cut off guard?
Were they not expecting the water to get this high?
I don't know. It happened overnight. So when they woke up this morning, they saw where they were cut off. So I can't answer if they were cut off. I'm sure it was a little surprised to wake up and see that they couldn't get out, or maybe they were expecting it to happen, a little bit later in the week before I haven't really talked to staff about that.
Was Metro expecting the water to get this high?
I mean, we're expecting it. It's changed this morning. So the river levels in 2018 were a certain level, and we know where it got. We're still. I expect it to actually potentially go up more. Just because of the dynamics that happened yesterday, and what the Kentucky River is going to do. So, we're in constant communications with MSD to see what's going on. So, we'll adapt and overcome. And the biggest thing is, if people who live by the river, people who live close to the water that may have expected to ride this out at home, they need to take a look and see and make sure that they're not waiting to the last minute to call for help if they need it, or go ahead and seek other locations with family or friends.
How many first responders are here, firefighters, road patrol officers? Do you know that number? How many boats?
I don't offhand. We had 4 boats that we were operating. If I had to guess, it would be 25, 30 responders between several different agencies from Metro.
What time did the response start?
We actually started the operation about right at 12 o'clock, but we got the word this morning about 9:30, and it took us just a little bit to get resources together. And like I said, it wasn't at the time, it wasn't an emergent need to get somebody out, so we were able to take our time and coordinate that process.
Cool.
You said 61, correct?
Yeah, 61 were evacuated. That's correct.
From the hotel or all together?
Well, no, it was 61 from the hotel. So if you had the people from the gas station, that was 5 more people. So, yep, 66. My math's wrong. Is that right? Take that out. Any other questions? I really appreciate you all being patient. I wanted to make sure I got all the accurate information and we got done with the process before I came to talk to you guys. So I appreciate it. All right. Thank you all very much.
How far can we walk, Jody? Can I walk up to the edge?
I'd rather you not go any further than that white truck.
Got it. Thanks. All right. Lyman said I can walk up to the white truck. Not like I'd want to go swimming any farther than that. Here's the evacuees with their stuff. And this is the exit ramp from 71 that goes to downtown across Zorn. So you can see the Bolero's underwater, Champions Park's underwater, the hotel is underwater. You guys okay? Everybody hanging in there? What's it like to wake up in the morning and find out you gotta either get evacuated or swim out of your hotel room? Crazy, crazy. I'm not going to bug these people with conversation because they probably don't want to talk to anybody, but I'd be frustrated too. I would be frustrated too. So here's the entrance ramp to 71 from Zorn. That is all of Zorn to the river. Can't get off from 71, so they've closed that exit as well. What a mess. What a mess. What a big mess. And they said 66 people, 61 from the hotel, 5 from the gas station. Evacuated all of them as the river rose quickly this morning. So essentially, that's the mess that they've been dealing with down at River Road. The video is quite spectacular. You can see how far the river has arisen, and it continues to rise. People think once the sun comes out, it's going to change, but there's so much water and so much rain came down. That's why MSD was overwhelmed. They asked people not to wash their dishes, not to wash their clothes this weekend for a very specific reason, because the more water you put into an already overloaded system, the better chance it is that people who are in areas that can have sewer backup, it will. We have a lot of combined sewers in Louisville. That means that the ground flow water and the sanitary sewer systems combine into the same pipes. So they may be separate above ground, but they all end up in the same pipes. And it's a huge problem. A lot of downtown is under the floodplain, and that can create big problems for those CSO areas. So anyway, just wanted to show you what happened at River Road. 71 and River Road, not an option. You can't get off 71 from to Zorn under any circumstances. and the EMA is checking on the apartments along River Road this afternoon. Just wanted to give you that update. Everybody drive carefully.